welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show, and please keep all arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. And don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of the cast, we ask you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Astrid, and I'll be your guide through this magical journey to the movies. It's a perfect job for me because I love movies. Is everybody ready? Great, because the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Astrid. On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's in the 1952 musical classic Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Tree, I love this song. Sing along. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the Gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit in Nate Clark's face. She can never look at breakfast the same way again.
Open up in there, you hear me? Listen, Mom. Me, the business is out. Yeah. And I'm telling you, for the very last time, when Dutch comes around, he's going to leave you some beer. You're going to get in with the dog. And you don't, you're going to drop all your way around the kitchen, keep out one at a time.
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Come here.
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said get over here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand.
Mr. Osborne, wait!
Bye.
All right, Luxie, whatever you say.
Hey, how did you know my name anyways?
Well, I've seen this movie before.
Well, he's not seeing it. Your fancy car is fine. Take it out of here, so beat it.
You're making me sit here, Luxie.
I said tram out of here. You're gonna get hurt.
I just walk out the middle of the movie.
Come on, beat it.
Here they come, boss! Get out, you blinders!
skateboarding suckers. Hey, what are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get hurt. Oh, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict a legendary American wild frontier where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
Sleepy little boy, ain't it?
Oh, that's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'm thinking about turning back if I were you. Better learn my training.
Well, now that we're in the clear, I think it's time for me to collect up all your valuables. We'll start with the jewelry. Hey, I don't even want this neighborhood, copper.
Nothing's going on, man.
This is nuts.
Go easy on you.
That's it. I'm getting out of here. Look at it this way. It can't get any worse. Okay, it's worse. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this is getting kind of creepy. Where are we, Jersey?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey, Cupcake, how do we get out of here?
Warning. Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 10 seconds. The option to override automatic detonation expires T-minus 5.
What is that thing?
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the Blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
I'll get a load of that chunk of ice. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I think they'd notice a few extra bodies around here, if you know what I mean.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Oh, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's gone through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there, we have Marina Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who's been portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Part of his work, the thing that keeps you going. That plane leaves the ground. We're not with it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Get it back next time. I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Those are no good to be noble.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I was really we're not in Kansas anymore. Folks think. Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road? Now why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks, you know the words.
from all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step inside! Feel need for speed.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
Look at you, run!
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up.
Force will be with you always.
I'm gonna make it an offer I can't refuse.
I want to be alone. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam!
He's looking at you, kid.
I hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies, and remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the great movie ride. Now please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop, and gather all personal belongings and take small children by the hand.